guys, welcome back. Modii 101 here, and we are back in Cooking with Modii. Oh, we got a new place. New place, new food, same old Modii. Here we go. We're going to go this way because our new place is right there. So what do you guys think we did? What did we make? What cuisine are we tackling today? Well, let's find out. Here we go. I guess I should time that better. Oh, you can see a flag. See a flag, kind of dark colors. And this is our English restaurant, Beans on Toast. All right, got to head up there. Imagine a dartboard. There's one in this pack. We do have a bar with different liqueurs. And this is Martin. He's our resident British person. He's English, so that's why we put him in here. Anyways, and then back here we've got ourselves a little kitchen, little door to out there. And yeah, so this is our British. It was originally just going to be a British restaurant, but it ended up being more of a pub. And yeah, so I did set up a full cooking for blockhead setup. But I'm not going to use this just because we get into some weird stuff. So we're going to do this the old school way, where I am going to, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do 4 things. So let's see what's on the menu. First off, at a place called Beans on Toast, you got to have beans on toast. So first thing we need to do is we need to make some toast, which is bread and butter. Let's actually go ahead. Why would I put butter up there? Stop putting the butter on the thing. You put the butter with the butter. All right. I'm just going to grab all of these and keep them in our inventory. So, I don't know why, but the wireless transmitters, once again, don't seem to be working. Let's see. No, and no. I don't know why they keep doing that, but whatever. Let's see if I did my off-camera work correctly. All right, here we go. All right, beans on toast. So we need to make, so this is just bread and butter. What I have, oh no, I put it in here. See, I was trying to be all fancy, but now we just got to put all this stuff up here. Okay, here we go. Trying again. Beans on toast. All right, so 2. Oh, I hate when it does that. Hate it. All right, 2, 4, 6, 8. I think we're doing 16. All right, there's that. So there's the toast. We got butter. We need to make baked beans. Is it baked beans? Is it? All right. I thought baked beans were very southwesty, I don't know, whatever. All right, we need beans, barbecue sauce, and pork chops. So, let's see, I already forgot. Let's just do this. Boop. All right, so beans, barbecue sauce, pork chops, and boom, there's 16 of those. Perfect. And now, we'll do that. We do that. Where'd my beans go? Oh, there. We do that, and that is 16 beans on toast. All right, that's stuff in there. All right, that's where we're going to put our food. But we're going to put 14 in here. Before we cook anything else, we have to go out here because this place is called Beans on Toast. There we go. Now we have our sign. All right, good and good. All right, so there we go. What do we got next? Let's take that one off the list. And we got to do fish and chips, right? All right, so we come over here, and this one it's pepper, flour, salt, fish, and potatoes. I get, well, yeah, because of the chips part. All right, there's that, and that, and that, and that. Boom. There we go. See how easy that was? Man, we are so good at this. I'm just as surprised as you guys are. All right, so Sunday roast. This is a whole thing here. So first we need to make roast chicken. So this should be pretty easy. Why does it not put all of it in there? All right, whatever. All right, so there's our roast chicken. And then we need roast potatoes. Same kind of concept. Potatoes, salt and pepper. There's that. And then, I don't remember what we used on this. I guess carrots, I'm hoping. Here we go. Okay. All right. I don't like that we have... Wait, what? Oh, God damn it. All right, hold on. Stop doing dumb stuff. Where's the carrots? There. Now we have 16. Okay, look at that. Look at that. We are 3 for 3. I am very proud of us. Let's get rid of this. Bangers and mash, a recipe that makes Heather giggle every single time. All right, so first we have to make the banger. That's sausage. So it's going to be salt, spice leaf, and meat. I think we're sticking with the pork products here. So there is our sausage, and we need mashed potatoes, which we need baked potatoes, and I didn't remember where those baked potatoes went with. Now we know. All right, and there, and there, and there, and boom, there's that. I don't know why we have extra bread, or butter, I mean, but that's fine. We'll actually put this, well, hold on. Do we need it for this? Oh, okay, no. All right, there, and there, and boom. There we go. All right, so we have extra bread and extra butter, but that's better than having not enough. So we'll just stick that. Oh, well, that bread went in there. That's fine. All right, bangers and mash. Put away. Here we go. Let's go ahead and grab this and this. Now we're getting into some more complex stuff. So we'll just do the next two. The big breakfast. Patricia, Daddy want the big breakfast. I don't know what that's a reference to. You guys are going to have to help me out. All right, so let's see what all we need to make. So a lot. So first we're gonna need to make some bacon. That is a knife and some raw pork chop. So let's go ahead and make sure we do the right amount. There we go. Good. All right, so that's done. Then we need hash browns, which is oil, potatoes, and that does give us 4 each. So we're going to need, I think it's this. Where's the stuff? There's that. There, I guess, right? Okay. All right, so we're looking good there. Now we need toast, which means we need to cook bread. Let's get exactly 16 because that's what we, did I not? Damn it. I was so close. I was so close to pulling this off. I forgot about having to bake the bread. See, this is why I wish our things are... Oh, it's nighttime. All right, we're going to get coal. There we go. There's one mess up. I'm doing my absolute best, people. All right, so let's, you know what? Just since we're here and just make me feel better, let's grab a furnace. Just real quick. Okay. I know we have the stove, but I don't know if it's going to cook the bread into something different, and so I'm not going to mess with that. All right. All right. We're back, Martin. We're back. All right. So there's that, and we're cooking that. All right. We're going to move on to the next part while that goes, where we're going to make the baked beans. All right. So we got to put, oh, did I bring bowls? I think we have bowls. Baked beans, all right, and then down here, I knew I brought some bowls, and so we'll put that in there. Oh, it's going to double it, okay. And then we got to make this sausage. So, to make this sausage, we need ground pork, all right. Oh. We're going to go ahead and make 16 of those. I think I'm going to have extra pork, but that's fine. And then we need paprika. And there we go. And now we can make this sausage. Perfect. See how our bread's going, slowly but surely. See how our beans are going, slowly but surely. Okay. While we wait on that, let's see what the next one is. Toad in a hole. So we got to make Yorkshire pudding, which is going to be all of this stuff here. All right, there's 16 of those. Good, good. We're actually going to end up making that next again, but whatever. And the sausage we've made before. So there's that, that, and that. Gives us... Why did that? Are we missing pork? I thought I had the right amount. I don't know. All right, let's see how this is going. We're at 10 there. We're at 16 here. We could probably stop the rest of this. Oh, we need whatever. All right. Come on, bread. All right, so, yeah, apparently we can make 8 of these. And I don't know why. I don't know where my math got screwy, but it did. Okay, so there's 8 of those, so we'll put that here. Maybe we'll make some more here in a bit. Let's still for this toast. Oh, I need a faster toaster. Imagine using a furnace to make toast. You almost done? Come on, bread. You're killing me. Yeah, I guess, you know what? You know what? Let's just go see. While that bread finishes, we're not, this one doesn't count because we're going across the street. We're just going over here to Key Buddy's crazy, crazy food extravaganza. Look at that. Look at that. There's more. I only need, let's take 8. Perfect. Now my brain can breathe. That's Heather's Cupcake Shop. That's not where we're going. All right. Back over here. We're going to go ahead while we're waiting on that and make more of this. There's that. Why won't you just put it all up there? All right. There's those. And then we're making more of this. There and there, right? Yeah, there we go. All right, cool. Now that's complete. Now we can grab this. And we're making this big old breakfast. Here we go. Now we got to go put everything in. What is the point of having all of this if we can't just do that? All right, there's that. And there we go. For some reason, we have extra olive oil and extra bread and extra black beans. Once again, I don't mind extra. All right. Okay, there's that. So we can take the big breakfast and the toad in the hole off. Now we're going to come here. We're going to grab the 2 and 3. We'll do 3 things. So the next 3. All right, here we go. We're doing Yorkshire pudding, which we've actually already done once. So there's that, there's that, there's that, and there's that. Boom, that's done. Hey, Modii, what's Yorkshire pudding? I don't know. All right. So that one's taken care of. Next, we got fish fingers and custard. At this point, I'll be honest with you, I thought the people on my stream were messing with me. Fish fingers and custard. Why isn't it fish and custard? All right. So let's go. Here we go. Here we go. We need ground fish. Do I not have ground? Oh, I have fish. All right, apparently we have to ground said fish. All right, there's that. All right, good, good. See, I'm trying to keep as much of the cooking stuff with you. All right, so ground fish, the batter, this, that, this, and that. And now we have 16 of those. Awesome. All right. So this can go in here, and that can go away. Now, beef Wellington. I only know of this because I watch Hell's Kitchen. And I've heard beef Wellington described as corn dogs for adults. I'm just going to be quiet for a minute and let that settle in. And come to terms with it. Okay, good. Moving on. Beef Wellington was a little too easy. All right. Cottage pie. made with 100% cottage. I don't know if you guys know that. I use only the most cottage. It's basically a meal for cottage core. All right, there's that. Now, shepherd's pie. This one's going to get weird. We're actually going to skip this one real quick, and there's a reason for that. I want to get this sausage roll, which I'll be honest with you, could have swore was a TikTok dance. All right, we do need to make more of this. So boom, boom, and boom. Okay, and then do the sausage roll. See, you guys see what I'm saying? All right, so there's the sausage roll. Now this next one, we're gonna take that off. Oh, bolts. This one's a little weird. We're gonna grab 16, but I don't think we're gonna make 16 of this one. Well, we'll see how many we can make. How about that? Looks like we can make 6, and I'm fine with that. So if you notice, it filled up my inventory, and if I'm not mistaken, this is why. So what you can do with this, we're going to actually move this here, we'll move these down here. This is a Farmer's Delightful meal. So what you could do is you can get a bowl, come up to any one of them, and take a chunk, kind of like a cake. And then this is the actual meal that you eat. So yeah, we'll actually put that there. Cool. All right. So it gives us a little decoration. We put people back in here. We should be good to go on that. All right, so that takes care of that. Now, desserts. So we're going to go ahead and grab all of... Is this a dessert? Wait, what is this stuff for? This is... Oh, no. This is still food. Well, I mean, it's all food. You know what I mean. All right. Cornish pasty, which, of course, is the past tense of Cornish pasties. Little stickers you wear. Doesn't matter. All right, so there's that. Okay, so we have now completed the main course portion, and now we just got ourselves some treats here at the end. And I use the phrase treats so loosely. All right, here we go. Figgy pudding. All right. Just so you guys know, for a short term, I was a semi-pro wrestler, and my wrestling name was Figgy Pudding. Coincidentally, my finishing move was called the Sticky Toffee Pudding. And sometimes I would do a scone right in the middle. All right, what are we missing? We're missing whipped cream. So we need vanilla, sugar, and milk. So let's see. There's that. Apparently there's a lot of vanilla in what we're doing. And then milk. Oh, we gotta get these beans out of here. Hold on. Still got beans in the pot. Okay, seriously, just give me the damn beans. All right, there we go. We'll put that in there. Okay, here we go. So we're just waiting on that. We have everything else. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, take your sweet time, aren't you? I think this needs it as well, so which is good because we're making double. See, sometimes we have to wait because I want you guys to be a part. All right, while we're waiting on that, let's see. Can we make a scone? You bet your sweet boopy we can. All right. There's that, yeah, and yeah. All right, that time we made 32 of those. Nice. All right. So there is, I guess, part of our desserts. I don't know if a scone is dessert. All right, so we'll get 16 of this, and then we'll let the rest kind of work its way out. There we go. I am going to need more bowls in there, though. I may not have enough. We'll find out. All right. Why do I have 24 of those? All right, whatever. All right, so there's that. Look at that. That actually put all 16 in there. So there is our figgy pudding. And then what are we missing for this? There's that, that. Why do we have extra milk? I don't know. That. Anything else I'm missing? Oh, I just popped all that out because it came over here. Okay, here we go. That should be enough. Boom. There we go. And there is our entire British menu. Okay. Let's just kind of clean up a little bit here. So we're going to go there. And this pot that goes in here? No? Okay. There's that. There's that. And then the rest of this stuff goes up here. All right. I think we're doing a pretty darn good job. I got all the right food. I just forgot coal. That's it. And that's about it. And for some reason, if we need whipping cream, we've got... Oh, that's the wrong fridge. We've got plenty over here because I didn't look at the final numbers. Cool. All right, there we go. There is beans on toast. Martin is keeping an eye on things here. And then, of course, Heather's got cookies, and I'm sad because she won't give me any. All right, guys, we're going to wrap things up there. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget, like, subscribe, click that bell, leave a comment, share on social media. Any and all of those things help me out tremendously. If you guys want to come join me on this server and come try out these tasty delights I've made, you could do that by becoming a Patreon. Get access to this server plus many other Minecraft servers, open 24/7 for your amusement. Get access to our Discords where you can hang out with Heather and I and all the rest of the super awesome patrons. And, yeah, be part of an amazing community while helping Heather and I, well, let's be honest, pay our bills. So go check out the Patreon link down below for all that information. If you guys want to watch me do the off-camera work on this, I do the off-camera work here every Monday at noon Pacific. There is still an Enderman in Subway. He thinks he works there. I stream over at twitch.tv/Modii101. This is every Monday at noon Pacific time. I live in Arizona, so if you notice soon that the time I start saying changes to noon Mountain Time, it's because we don't have magic clocks here. I'll let you figure that out. Anyways, and last but not least, if you want to get your own server, head on over to Host Havoc. Use the link down below. That way they know you're coming from one of my videos. And until next time, I want to thank you all so much for hanging out, and we'll see you guys later. Bye!